Hello. Hi, Sue.
Hi, Erica. Oh, we've got to have these chats occasionally, haven't we? Reminiscing about times.
I know. Ian, Sue and I are really jealous of the video that the team sent out to you because, well, hopefully you realise that your fellow bus colleagues weren't there because we happened to both be on holiday at the time, which was good for us, but sad because we missed an opportunity to join everybody else on the video to wish you well in your retirement. So, not being ones just to lie down and roll over and forget about it. We thought, well, we can do our own video,
We can, definitely. Because we had our wonderful trips on the buzz, as we used to call it, didn't we?
Buzz.
The buzz.
It's a bus.
It's a buzz. It's not a
It's
tough
not
thing,
tough.
is it?
It's not a tooth, it's a tooth.
No, it's a tough.
It's a tooth, isn't it, Ian?
No. My Brummie lingo will stay with me forever.
Good for you.
So yeah, we thought we'd just send you a little note just to say that we are thinking of you, and we just, as we were talking, some little snippets came to mind of our journeys going home and things like that, and the main one which struck both of us was the Frankie machine.
Frankie machine. Honestly, Ian, I don't know how you can get... Well, I'm surprised you actually stayed employed in the bank, having cost the bank, I think you said something like £30-odd, which in 1970 something would have been, well, at least 10 times what it is now.
Definitely. But the way you told that story and how horrified you were that you'd made that error on the Frankie machine just stayed with us, didn't it? It was top of our list of our thoughts, memories.
So we've been trying to frantically remember some of the things that you're going to write in your little book as well.
Yes.
And, you know, it's just typical, isn't it? Time goes by and you forget, but we remembered some of them. So the other one was well, you remember this one, Sue, don't you? When Ian went debt collecting.
I remember you telling us that you used to have to go around the houses to collect money off people. I mean, can you imagine the reputational issue these days if you had to do that? But I remember the one story when the lady came to the door in her dressing gown, but still invited you in to collect the debt from her. I don't know who was more horrified, you or the lady, Ian. Knowing how conscientious you are, I'm sure it was you and you didn't really want to go and collect that debt at all. But that did stick in my mind, definitely.
And we're assuming, of course, that you've retold these stories to Anne. You know, and we're not revealing any confidential information here about you debt collecting from ladies in dressing gowns. But if we have, sorry about that. And then the other one was well, he's always jetting off everywhere.
That's right. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, very sophisticated.
Yeah,
you know,
yes, definitely. Here, there, and everywhere.
In Portugal and so here, there, and everywhere.
Definitely.
But the private jet.
That's right.
Lunch in Jersey, was it?
You'd gone to meet a customer and you thought you were just meeting for lunch and he whisked you off to Jersey for lunch instead, which, you know, again, very, very nice, and again, reputationally these days probably wouldn't have been brilliant. I remember you saying that you had to come back and you were conscious of time because you got to get back to deliver quite a hard team meeting afterwards to all your people in I think it was the Derby area or something like that at the time. But I know you were conscious you'd been out for a fancy lunch and then you were telling the troops back at home that they've got to pull themselves together and get going. So I know you were conscious of that one, definitely.
You know, Ian was really good at getting everybody doing things, and which is great. And I remember when he was in Derby, the area manager there, and it was a massive patch. It had gone like something like a reasonable sized patch in Derby to then like half the Midlands. It went all the way up to like I think Nantwich in Cheshire and all the way down. It got Stoke in there, you know. I think it might have even had some links in there, and it just became huge. And Ian decided that actually a really good way to sort of share things in terms of one of the do's that we used to have was to do a video, and he got Guy Eaton, who used to be like a wealth advisor, to go with him on this bus around the whole of the patch video, and also so they videoed like various towns and I don't know, if you went to Belper, there was the monument to Belper and then the
Okay.
branch and everything, and just something about the town they were in. But then they went to Uttoxeter, Uttoxeter Racecourse, and they got some of the managers on like hobby horses, like doing this race on the course. And I'll tell you what, Ian, that will just stick with me for the rest of my life because it was just brilliant. But the fact that you got everybody together to do that doesn't take 5 minutes, I know. I organised an Easter bonnet parade, and that was like just trying to get a dozen people to make a hat. So getting everybody all around a massive patch to do that was just fantastic, but really, really funny as well.
And to be honest, Ian, it was probably only you that could have got that commitment from all of those
Yeah,
managers to do it, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so well done with that, definitely.
Do you remember your driving test, Sue, with Ian?
I don't know. Oh, my gosh. It was great, the thought of lift sharing, brilliant idea. The thought of driving Ian Gange to work, well, to say I felt as though I was on my driving test that first occasion. But we did have some laughs, didn't we, in the car, and you're referring to my little Golf as the Rocket, as we used to zoom down the A38. So I was conscious to try and keep within the speed limits for you, so that we weren't pulled over at all.
I used to love sharing the car. I mean, Sue, you'll be pleased to hear that Sue and I are still doing the car sharing. So we're helping the environment as well as our own pockets as well. But, you know, as we used to, we put the wheels to rights as well, because that's part of what you do.
And
but
yes, Ian, I still have to put up with a certain Erica's backseat driving.
Well, I was just about to say, I know I can be bossy. I know I can be bossy. I don't mean to be, but I know I can be bossy. So when I say, Ian, you're in the wrong lane. Can you move over like that? Can I just say, Ian, I do still tell Sue when she's in the wrong lane, or whether she needs to change, you know, something at a roundabout. I don't. It's not just you. I do it with that. And Jerry, I tell Jerry all the time about having to move lanes. So I think, oh, you should be speeding up. So, but I do really miss that, the opportunity to car share with you. So
And talk about the programmes that we used to watch the night before, didn't we?
Oh,
and
yeah.
all things like that. And just being Ian trying to explain
you
that.
too, yeah.
Trying to explain Guy Martin to Erica.
He drinks a lot of tea and he talks like Yorkshire. And I'm thinking, what?
And he's always dirty.
But I got it in the end. Yeah, you used to love him, you two, didn't you?
Yeah, we did, definitely. And I think you enjoyed reading his book recently, didn't you, Ian? So that was great as well, definitely. Definitely. But we're still hunting, Ian, and we will find out what this next bit for you. Do you remember all the signs around Birmingham? BGP. Those little initials on the little yellow signs, they were everywhere around Birmingham. We still haven't found out what they stand for, but that's our mission. To find it out what it stands for.
It's only been a few months, you know, you've got to give us some time yet, you know. It's taken a lot. I actually did do a Google search, I'll have you know, a few months ago, but nothing came up. And then I left it to that. So you sort of reminded me soon. But yeah. The other thing I was remembering about the car was, I'm sorry Ian, but I've got to say, but you're not a mechanic. Please do not go around changing your headlights and changing your full beam at a different angle. So it was hilarious. I remember seeing some people when you were behind them, because it was just that one light, just at an odd angle. They'd be moving the mirror out the way. I was thinking, oh no, embarrassing.
And I remember the once we were coming onto the A38 and we came on following a police car. And I'm thinking, any minute now he's going to put his lights on and pull us over because of the headlight being out of alignment. So we were quite pleased and thankful when you changed the car.
We were very happy, yes. And don't let him do any tinkering with the car. Send it into Ford. It was Ford, wasn't it? No, it was brilliant though. I tell you what, we had such a laugh. We really did.
Definitely.
Oh, what was that? What radio did Ian used to love when in the car?
That always used to crackle when we went under a bridge. Even the smallest little bridge used to crackle along there.
Yeah, 5 Live or something I think it was, yeah.
We used to much more prefer it when we had Smooth on the radio, because not only would you know all the artists that were on Smooth, you could tell us a tale about nearly every record that was part of your life for that particular record at that particular time, everything. So we used to enjoy that part of it, definitely, and having a little sing-song on the way home too. That was great, definitely. Look, going off on a tangent a little bit, but to include Anne as we just did then, and we can only say that Erica and I were in awe of your Christmas decorations.
I've got to say, Anne, I thought I went to town. Well, and we do go to town on our Christmas decorations, you know, but it was, you clearly go to town, but it wasn't just that, it was just really magical when you walked in your house, your home, and it was like a grotto, but it just felt so lovely because it was just decorated everywhere, but really, so it was just fantastic. It was just, you almost like got a real warm glow feeling around you. And it, you know, that's not all those decorations putting that up, but that's not a five-minute job. And I remember Ian saying, "Oh yeah, I'll be doing my weekends taken up by putting all the decorations up." But I tell you, it was well worth it as far as I'm concerned, anyway, because it just looked incredible.
It did, definitely. It looks a real picture. It really gets you in the atmosphere for Christmas time. So well done to both of you on that, because it really is a picture and a credit to you to put that much effort in. Well done, definitely.
Yeah. So, anything else? I mean, I think just setting up this team really for me. I mean, I know I'm sort of, you know, I'm the newbies compared to a lot of people. Sorry, Sue, compared to you. You're a stalwart though. You've kept the team going. You know, you've been here doing thick and thin. Yeah. Which is brilliant. But yeah, I mean,
I think it is really, and I mean, it'll be 5 years that it's this time, isn't it, that it was actually set up, and you know, it's flown by. But for what you've achieved from nothing to a wonderful team, which is wonderful. There's nowhere in the bank that's got the same team ethics as what we've got here in Credit and Calthorpe Road at all. And the friends people have made with each other around the country, for me that's a great thing as well, because there's nothing better than friendship, and that really is a big thing. So you did an excellent job there in achieving this wonderful team, and as you know, the guys over in K1 think you're absolutely fantastic as well. So they all keep asking about you anyway on little same time messages, so we keep them informed as to your progress. So that's really great of you to have achieved that, definitely.
Well said. So as I said, well, we're sorry that we weren't on the main team meeting, and I know this probably isn't quite as funny, but hopefully it's a little bit more personal, and you know, we really enjoyed working with you, Ian, anyway, and on the times that we have worked together, but also, you know, particularly our little car journeys on the bus to and from Lichfield at whatever o'clock in the morning.
That's
no,
right.
It's been brilliant.
I think we both just want to wish you all the best, and we wish you all the happy times with your family.
Yep.
You've just obviously had a wonderful day with Adele and Ben's marriage, so that, from Debbie's told us, that was a fantastic day for you all, so really pleased about that. And we just wish you lots of love, lots of hugs with your family, and we miss you here at work, definitely.
Yeah, we miss you here, and we didn't want to let the occasion go by without being able to remember it, so hence our little video, and we wish you all the very best for the future. Yeah. Take care, lots of love.
Love you lots, Ian.
Bye.
Bye.